2, 1, 2. Okay, there we are. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the continuing 5 events marathon, half and 10K of RXR Long Island Marathon Weekend. Hi, Kevin. Great to be here. 8 o'clock start for the 10K, the marathon and the half, right on time as always. And what a neat morning, mid-50s. Partially overcast. We thank our sponsors, our Nassau County Police Department. Thank you, Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano at the start. Nassau County Legislator Rose Walker. Nassau County PD has all the roadways and courses safe and secure. Scott Redler, Chairman and CEO, WABC TV 7, WBAB Radio 1023, 1061 BLI. Thank you, All Round Foods, Long Island McDonald's, Snapple Beverages, and Suez. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you, Nassau County, whole staff, the Friends of Long Island Marathon Weekend, Ed Mangano, Nassau County Executive. Thank you. Finishline clock coming up to 24 minutes into the 10K. We'll be looking for the 10K finishers. First, Kelly Perno-Grosser for the ladies, defending champion, was on the front line. It looked like she had a 10K bib on. Michelle Greco, second last year. Kelly last year, 39.22. Michelle Greco, 39.56. Sherry Clarfeld. Sherry won the 5K yesterday right here at this finish line. She was third last year in the 10K, 41.05. Angela Cruz, 43.28, Jessica Petrina, 43.55. For the men last year, Justin Weisberg and Jonathan Cheng battled to the finish line, 38.10, 38.30 respectively. Josh Parsons is in the race today. He was third last year, 38.46. Trent Hampton was fourth. He was a top finisher in the 5K yesterday, and he's the Long Island Marathon Weekend 1 mile record holder. And fifth last year, Robert Vitruba, one of our race directors of some of the races in Nassau County. Anyway, 25 minutes into the races, 10K finishers first. runner's edge, Bob Cook's staff. It looks like he's leading a 10K runner into the top of the chute, the top of the lane right away. This is a quick one. This is a fast one here. Here comes our lead cyclist for our first 10K male finisher. This is going to be under 34 and a half minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Narciso Mejia, 31 years old, New York City. Narciso Mejia, 34 and change, New York City, 31 years old. That's a really fast time. That is the fastest 10K finishing time since the course record of 32:34 in 2011. Narciso Mejia, M-E-J-I-H-A, 31 years old, New York City. He's going to be 32 in October. First. Under around 35 and a half. Lebanon Valley Racers, Dmitro Molchanov, Ukrainian Running Club, Brooklyn, 28 years old, just turned 28 a few weeks ago, second. Molchanov, second. Third. Brandon Eagle, the young 20-year-old racer. This is his hometown, East Meadow, third place. Brandon Eagle's been setting some pretty fast times as a 19 and 20-year-old the last 9 months on Long Island. Eagle, third. 10K, RXR, 10K, Long Island Marathon Weekend. Thank you, Nassau County PD, OEM, thank you, EMS. The top 5 continues now at the top of the lane. Uniondale is 4th at 37. Mejia, Molchanov, Eagle, and Curlew. Top 5 now at the top of the lane entering the finish area. Red and white colors. Handful in now. This is Corey Battles down from Syracuse. Top multi-distance racer in upstate New York. Battles, 5th, 37 years old. Nice age range, 20 to 42 in the top 5. Uranian Running Club, Brooklyn. So the URC top 10 here. And looks like Kelly Perno Grosser, defending female champion. Here comes your first female. The defending champion behind these two gentlemen, Kelly Perno Grosser. That's Manuel Pereira. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion does it again, Kelly Perno Grosser. Kelly Perno Grosser, Flirt and Runner's Edge, Seaford, 36 years old, defending champion. That's Clement McGee of New York City. Kelly's time was pretty similar to last year. Last year 39 and change, this year 39 and change. Consistency for the Team Runner's Edge LIT racer, Kelly Perno Grosser, first woman. Continues right here. Here's a top LITF racer coming to the finish line, Jeff Steinberg, Westbury. Here's Trent Hampton, We Are Athletes Racing Team in the top 15, the 1 mile Long Island Marathon record holder. He had a top finish in the 5K yesterday. Trent Hampton, We Are Athletes, West Babylon. Top 15 men continues. Good job, Chris Chicala, Levittown, Ironman. Top road racer triathlete from the center of the island, Chicala, top 15. From New York City, Diego Ferreira and Bill Fisher, Greater Long Island Running Club, Levittown. Work Racing Team, Daniel Valderrama, ultramarathoner. Ladies and gentlemen, the ever popular John Hance, writes for Newsday, writes for Runner's Edge. John Hance been running the Long Island Marathon weekend races for over 30 years consistently. John Hance, Farmingdale. Mount Frenelick, East Meadow. And here's Sean Miele, Park City, Utah. Second female coming down the lane. Kaylee Keys, gonna be second 10K racer. Kaylee Keys, We Are Athletes, second female. Steve Urest, Greenlawn, Ironman, right behind Kaylee. Kaylee Case, 17 years old, East Meadow, runs track and field and cross country for East Meadow High School. Videoing his finish all the way to the finish line. Mike Fallerino, Levittown next, top 20, Team Ronald McDonald's house. McDonald's Long Island, one of our proud sponsors this year. More runners, looks like third female in the lane too. Jose Velasquez, Long Island Road Runners. Randy Wanani, Canton. Third female here. Angela Cruz, Angela Campos now, Angela Campos, Massapequa Park. Angela was 4th in the 10K last year, 3rd this year. Robert Escobar, Ozone Park just finished. Timothy Beaver, Sayville. And here's Frank LaFaso, Melville.
gotta say thank you to Mary and all our volunteers for doing over there. All of that. If you got anything you want to hear, by all means, let us know. We'll play it.
Sounds like Roger Luce from Roger and JP on sponsor WBAB Morning Show in the background. Here's John Oakley, Team Selden Hills Bayport. Top 4 women in the lane, Christine Grippo, Team Runner's Edge. 4th woman overall in the 10K unofficial. Mike Camerata right behind her. The Ambushers got nobody to ambush this morning again. Always running a great race. Good friend Mike Bard, the Ambusher, Merrick. Him and John Hands from Newsday, Runner's Edge, training partners, good buddies for a long time. Top 30 continues here. Anthony Guida, Sayville. Mike Casal, We Are Athletes Racing Team. Belmore. Scott Brennan, East Meadow. Top 5-6 women, Nishiko Clark, Westbury. Ditto, Jennifer Disuski, Oakland Gardens. Chris Bingo, Floral Park. Here's Karen Gotti, Team Runner's Edge, Long Island Tri-Coast. Yvonne Leipert right behind her. Sean Brand right behind them. Cesar Leone, Brooklyn. Chris Bingo, Floral Park. Joe Mansour, Whitestone. This is Jermaine Caliste, Wyandanch. That's David Stewart, Gabriella Cavalier. Here's Dolores Dolman, Team Super Runner Shot. Adriana Staiano, Gabriella Cavalier, Mike Mansard, Noah Glass, Erica Freiberg, Northport Running Club, Andrew Maresca. Here's Kristen Bacafola, Luke Maresca is in, both from Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Robert Dorman, Woodbury. Robert Conti, Wisconsin next in the 10K. Jennifer Sternecker, Forest Hills. Marianne Cleary, New York. Stuart Salambier, Port Jefferson. Rich von Butterite, Belrose. Karen Elbowski, Astoria next. Emiliano Greeny. Kika Slafani, Glur, Misukli, New York City. Lester DeLeon, Long Island Tri-Coach, Runner's Edge. Karen Hoyser, Hicksville. Thomas Grafe, Bethpage, and Amanda DiPiano, Massapequa Park. Gabriella Zorni, Mineola. Erica Guayco, Dix Hills. Paul Donlin, Malvern. Ralph Samarero, Jonathan McKibben. Ben Beavers, Akira Hato, Otaka, Claudio De La Torre. Here's Diane Finneran, Northport Running Club. Peter Casola, Garden City's Inn. Kathleen Kiernan, Long Beach. Kevin Murphy, North Belmore next. Right behind him, and Lynn Morhaime, Long Beach. Sean Johnson, Great Neck. Nick Leach, Portland, New Jersey. Eve Nebahouse, Manhasset. Kevin Anderson, Inwood. Glenn Michelle, Melville. Philly Bradama, Rattle Mansion, Belmore. Jay Alicia, Whitestone. Marissa Resnick, Jericho. Jennifer Fox, Washington, D.C. Welcome. Mike LePetri, Bethpage. Alan Levy, East Meadow. Glenn Murphy, Miller Place. Anika Anwar, New Hyde Park. Yvonne Teams, Brian Fabricant, Rockville Center, New Hyde Park. Linda Mano, We Are Athletes Racing Team. Yvonne Teams. Teresa Tribble, Garden City. Ryan Hayes, Long Beach. Joe Genovese, Rockville Center. Linda Bowman, Sayville. Cornelia Williams, Brooklyn. Steve Weinstein, Woodbury. Daniel Hurst, Sunnyside. Alyssa Welland, Merrick. Mike McAvoy, West Islip. Natalia Maslova, Ukrainian Running Club, Brooklyn. Jonathan Santo, East Meadow. Sue Napolitano, Rockville Center. Nick Massa, Blanto. Glenn Morse, Glurk, Massapequa. Next group. Terry Foster, Roosevelt. Dan Matai, New Hyde Park. Pat Larkin, Carmel. Amanda Castillo, Carl Place. Mario Murillo, Jackson Heights. Kristen Shopperwell, Hicksville. And Christine Hertel, Plainview. Tom O'Leary, Carl Place. Carl Place, Mike Bitzer, East Meadow. Jessica DiFilippo, New York City. Shung Man Cheng, Franklin Square. Bob McIntyre's in. TMNT for Little King and the Pharmacy Center. Back to the finish. David Gordon, Sandy Sabb, Rockwell Center, Mark Schindler, Parkville, Maryland, Thomas Burke, Belmore, Daniel McInerney, Kew Gardens, Mildred Clare, Kings Park, Lauren Dolchenko, Westbury, Mike Artulo, Rockville Center, John Maldonado, and Alexander Velez, Esopus runners. Esopus runners is that for Mid-Hudson Valley camps, the week-long camps serving special needs children and adults, inner city children and children afflicted with cancer, blood disorders, and hearing impairment. Esopus runners, Mid-Hudson Valley. Okay, Samantha Latore, Calhoun High School team is in. Lindsay Ayakabachi, Pacho, Sarah Joberg, Omaha, Nebraska. 28 states and Washington, D.C. represented with registrants here this RXR Long Island Marathon weekend. Mohad Kari Ishar, West Hempstead. Finished recently, Chairman and CEO of RXR Realty, looking for Scott Reckler. Not sure if he finished already, but we've got a big crowd here, and we're going to keep up with most of the bid numbers. So here we go. Peter Pihen, Belrose, Mary Beth Titan, West Islip, Theodore Leon, East Meadow, John Vallejo, Rockville Center, Amy Lynch, Rocky Point, Edward Seversky, happy birthday, Edward. Little Neck, Kristen Kelly, Merrick, Mark Frankel, Huntington Station. Bib numbers, show your bib numbers. 541. Jessica Oliveri, Jason Cross, Alicia Carisi, Leanne Russ, Mark Frankel, Ashley Calatry, Esopus runners. Leaders in the half marathon. Eric Odulio, Chavez Chalks, Wilson Chavez Chalks. Those are the two first and second defending champions from last year. Mark Crosswell third, Scott Picard fourth, Oscar Lorenzo fifth. Here's Jimmy McDougall in the 10K, Blurk Racing Team. John Elwood, Percy Fernandez, Lindbrook, James McDougall, Jessica Cruz, Portland, Oregon, Carolyn Krukowski. Good to see Rob Walker here, Chief Deputy County Executive. Hi, Rob. Cynthia Porter, Leanne Day, Westbury, Matt Swift, Amityville, Marie Brewer, Mineola, Mike Mahon, Wading River. Maria Siddiqui, Brian Hunter, Steve Hausman. Janet Clark, Rocky Point, Sandy Mosca, Mineola, Patrick Firth, Ridgewood, Soron Gao, John Simon, Massapequa, Danielle Williams, Levittown. Jocelyn Harbor. Mary Siragusa, West Iceland. Mike Martin, New Hyde Park. Amanda Scheinson, New York City. Tim Droz, Merrick. Claire Schroeder, New Hyde Park. Ethan Full, New York. Colleen Flood, Centeridge. Andrew Cohen, Rockville Center. Kathleen Cuff, Kings Park. In the half marathon lead for the women, Katie McGrath. Melissa Moschetto, 20 seconds behind. Third, Lauren Dorsky. Fourth, Nicole Cronin. Fifth, Daniel Wilson. Marathon leaders. Tim Milankevich. First, Carlos Sauce. Second, third, Christopher Mills. Fourth, Henry Burt. Fifth, Stephen Park. For the women, Jen Cronin. Marathon leader for the women, Danya Perry. Second, third, Maria Bornez. Fourth, Gabrielle Russo. Fifth, Christina Wolf. Those are our leaders in the marathon at the 10K recently. Back to the 10K finish line, just finished. Chris Borges, Fairfield, Connecticut. Conchilla Chada, Mike Sciortino, Mike Nemeth, Heather Chacon, Greg Bart, and Kathleen Marola. Jennifer McAvoy, Cassie Ward, Carol Berlingeri, and Richard Brooks. Next group. Stephanie Shea, Noreen Vale Gandolfo, Jessica Estrada. Mary Trzynski, Williston Park. Elizabeth Panagos, Clark Fastney, Jeffrey Schick, East Meadow. Patrick Quinn, Jeff Schick, Luis Damas, Kelly Benini. Norman Blake, Team House of Hope, Merrick. David Lerner, Huntington Station. Josh Rothman, Forest Hills, James Sunagawa, Plainville. 10 miles and a half marathon for the men, the two defending champions and brothers running 1 and 2, Eric and Wilson Chalks, 3 seconds apart. Crosswell, 3rd, 4th Gallup, 5th Lorenzo, 6th Fuentes, 7th Smith, and 8th Eddie Reagan. Women leader, half marathon, 10 miles, Katie McGrath. Team Red, White, Blue, Long Island, Belmore, Jessica Frederick, Alex Booley, Marie Serta, Karen Harris, Barbara Vitucci, Amy Taberzi, Kevin Muller, Patricia Ezzo, Long Beach, Jeanette McCreary, Friends of Karen, Mark Goldstein, Holbrook, Barbara Linton, Westbury. Alfredo Saldana, Jennifer Seidman, Alicia Ramirez, Joellen Feverge, Jennifer Alexander. Team WSA, Williams Syndrome Awareness, Mike Weisborn, Stephen Paterniski, Peter Seminoff, Cindy Lee, Jennifer Cush, Massapequa, Janine Thorpe. East Islip, Team Selden Hills. Mary Schindler, Portland, Oregon. Kelly McCary, Rockville Center. Patty Edelman, Lori Polanski, East Meadow. Kevin Moeller, New York City. Gabriella Cavalier, East Northport. Peggy Goranidis, Astoria. Women on, Fort Lee, New Jersey. Greg Sarunian, Garden City. Melissa Cavalieri, Ing, East Northport. Julie Skoulakaitis, Farmingdale. Kevin Riley, Levittown. Next, Megan Woodward, Woodbury. Here's Lisa Gordon, Hicksville. Steve Merritt, Whitestone. Anna Schultz, Levittown. Lindsay Sawyer's in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Danielle McSherry, Copay. Caitlin Becker, Port Jefferson Station. Side by side, Jamie Schneider, Robin Schneider. Portrayed in the book Silent Running. Sophia Lesser-Blur, Paul Ginocchio, Lindbrook Paul, good job. Kathleen Callie, Plainview. Jean Calipay, Levittown. William Brennan, Friends of Karen, Mount Sinai. Carol Sherlock, Wading River. And John Semerero, Massapequa. Good job, everybody. Kim Bear McGee, Bayshore. Sarah Doherty, Nutley, New Jersey. Dermot Kramer, Freeport. Vasilio Skoulakaitis, Farmingdale. Maria Mariotti, Wantagh. Nancy Tremblay, Huntington. Bill Oates, Garden City. Chris Byrne, Malvern. Kevin Arce, Medford. Angel Rivera, Holbrook. Here's Pizza Madani, Old Bethpage. Finishers in the 10K in the middle of RXR, Long Island Marathon Weekend. Christina Fugero, Alessandra Ledesma Javier, Alexander Cadinis, Matt Franco, Sherry Davis, Isabel Cabalas, Smithtown, Laura Softy, Bethpage, Sania Green, Lindenhurst, Louisa Vera, Franklin Square, Catherine Falk, Westbury, Christy Lammers, Port Washington, Amy Cooper, Bayshore. Marguerite Gallagher, Farmingdale in the next group. Tim Whitaker, East Meadow.
Oh, sorry.
Lenore Walsh, Stony Brook.
Hold on. Hold on.
We're singing all the way to the finish line. Madeline Lee, Holtzville. Valerie Siragusa, Garden City. And Jocelyn Shelton Brand, Garden City. Erin McIntyre, Baldwin. Team U.S. Coffee, 4 Mile Run. Ryan Broscoe, North Belmore. Mark Mauser, Merrick. Darcy Derrico, New Hyde Park. Nancy Mauser, Merrick. Beth Erdman, Mount Sinai. Julia Keyser, North Babylon. Andrea Catalano, Merrick. More Esopus runners for Mid-Hudson Valley camps.
I see them getting better.
Andrea Catalano, Merrick. Christine Page, Levittown. Luis Ramos, Esopus runners. Brandy Faherty, Bethpage. Here's Elliot F., Englewood, New Jersey. Bernadette O'Connor, Bohemia. And Pen Chang Sao, East Meadow. Sherry Ann Ingram, Massapequa. Maria Soto, Long Beach. Russo, former NYPD. First half marathon finisher. First half marathoner, Wilson Damian Chavez Cox. Wilson Damian Chavez Cox, East Rockaway. He was second in the half marathon last year. Maria Garcia's in, Lorraine Daly, Nancy Calandaglo, Catherine Maestro, Jennifer Russo, Al Montier, Victoria, second half marathoner, second half marathoner. Eric Obdulio Chavez Cox, East Rockaway. He was the brother, the brothers finished vice versa. First, second this year, were second and first last year. Both Chalks brothers, first and second in the half marathon, 2 years in a row. I think we'll be looking for Mark Crosswell, third in the half marathon soon. We shall see. Okay, April Jimenez, Laura Sullivan, Gail Conroy, Kelly Worth, Carly Bank, Rebecca Dreyfus, Nancy Seat, Tara Raimondi. Lisa Fleming Seifert. Doug Softy, Beth Page. Jamie Stewart, Sound Beef, Jamie. Mike Simeon, St. James, Bassett Ranganathan. Catherine Hoffman, Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Jane Kim, Westbury. Andrew Cashton, Long Beach. Jessica Pastore, Esopus runners for Mid-Hudson Valley Children's Camps. Tanya Gonzalez, New York. Juliana Duarte, Garul Haas. Colleen Worth, welcome from Moseley, Virginia. Waylon Roberts, Freeport. Jillian Goodstein, Hewlett. Next group. Catherine Lynch, Rocky Point. Rita Chowdhury, Jericho. Didn't see your bib under your sweater. Dawn Robson, West Sayville. Elizabeth Cassio, Oceanside. Kate Lewis, Woodbury, Minnesota. Julia White, Pomac. Tom Marcosini, Malvern. Steve Chiamona, Stewart Manor. Paul Smolovitz, Woodbury. Christy Romano, Side by Side, Westbury. And rounding out that group, Yinghua Wu, Great Neck. Next group, Team Selden Hills Colors. This is Lori Sorkis, Petrol. Ray Harasa, Greenlawn next. Peggy Fitzgerald, Farmingdale. Third half marathon finisher. Third in the half. Mark, yes indeed. Mark Crosswell, Elmont, third. Dave C. Friends of Karen is in. Erin O'Leary, East Norwich. Fourth Prospect Park Track Club colors. Spencer Gallup, Brooklyn. Spencer Gallup, 31 years old, Brooklyn, top 5 half. Kelly Portnoy, 10K, Montauk. Marie Lindenhurst, Cynthia McGuire, Levittown. Cynthia's Team WSA, Williams Syndrome Awareness. Friends of Karen runners, Natalia Kantorovich and Peter Brown, Forest Hills and Springfield Gardens. Here's Keith Guilfoyle, Clark Racing Team, Comac, top 4-5, half marathon. Antonio Patino just finished the 10K. Half marathon, Alex Schneider. Half marathon, Alex Schneider, North Side, top 5-6. As portrayed in the book Silent Running, Ali Schneider's home. James Hutter, NYPD Running Club, 10K. Caitlin Big, Jamie Burke, 10K. Walter Selensky, Massapequa. Team Selden Hills, Dennis Mayer, Holtzville. Claire Denan, Paul Richter. Friends of Karen, Antonia Tufano. Steve Demay, Farmingdale. Marilyn Fleck, Bayshore. Georgia Barton, Garden City. And here's Jessica O'Connor, Massapequa. Graham Shaw, Friends of Karen, Forest Hills. Renee Jacques, Kingsborough. Linda Simone, Massapequa Park. Bullet Bowman, Hopwood. Oscar Lorenzo, Amityville Half Marathon, top 6-7. 10K, Carol Merritt, Blur, all the Merritts in the races today. Oscar Lorenzo, Amityville. Quentin Rowe, Cora, Kenneth Silver, Oceanside. Fresh Meadows, top 10 half marathon. Katie McGrath, first female. Katie McGrath, first female. Northport Running Club colors. She won the half in 2014. She's going to win it today. First woman, Katie McGrath, Northport Running Club. RXR half marathon female champion. In the half marathon, last 4 years. Katie McGrath. Okay, Mike Sullivan for the men half marathon, top 10. Here's a big race for Long Beach educator. Andrew Smith, under the line, under 124. Here's a big men's master score, team runner's edge for Eddie Reagan. Eddie Reagan, sub 124. Big race for the 61-year-old. Alex Lipinski, Wyckoff, New Jersey. Team Selden Hills, 10K on the north side. Mary Brett, Port Jefferson Station, Mary. Katie McGrath's time, 1:23:45 in 2014, a little faster today. Super consistent McGrath, first woman. 10K, Richard Buller, Friends of Karen. Amy Buller, Friends of Karen. Pacillo, Erin Allen, New Hyde Park, Josette Pacillo, Massapequa Park, Irene Rue, Dumont, New Jersey, Jung Woo Rue, Dumont. That's Katie McGrath's 4th or 5th race win for the women on Long Island. She won the Little Cow Harbor 4-miler a couple months ago and 2 patchogue races at different distances about a month ago. McGrath at least 4 race wins here as we start out May 2017. 10K finishers just now: Thomas Burke, Belmore, Elaine Hawthorne, Smithtown. Katie McGrath won the Disney Star Wars half marathon about 15 months ago down in Florida. $10K, Thomas Burke, Paris Wenwick Jr., Elaine Hawthorne. Second female looks like Melissa Moschetto. Moschetto, second last year, gonna be second 2 years in a row, just at 126. A nice race. Second female, she is Melissa Moschetto. Moschetto, second last year, 127.26. She's over a minute faster this year. She was third in 2015, and she was fifth in 2014. Second through fifth, 4 years in a row, Moschetto. Third place female. Third place female. Lauren Dorsky, New York City. Dorsky, second in the 50K 2 months ago on Long Island. Third female, half marathon. This is Nicole Cronin, Babylon. There's your top 3. Top 4. McGrath, Moschetto, Dorsky, Cronin, top 4 women, half. FD New York colors, Sean McLiberty, Babylon. Another top racer in his home turf, Long Island Roadrunners, Bill Schroeder. Ali Taha Rizvi, Irving, Texas, sub 128 clock time. Here's Susan Conceseo from Monroe in the 10K. Back to the other side, Mitch Ostro, Long Beach, a big half. Alexander Samson, Monroe, half marathon. Diamond, Team WSA for Williams Syndrome Awareness. Alexander Sasso, Monroe right in front of him. A lot of Monroe half marathon runners in the top 35. Stephanie Capello, 10K finish. Here's TJ Adams having a busy racing year. Northport Running Club colors, Huntington Station, proud dad. Northport Running Club, club teammate, Adams. Ching Jang, Trumbull, Connecticut. Centerport. 2 more half marathoners, top 25 side by side. Delgado Campbell, Roosevelt, Roland Boateng, New York City. Chris Ward, East Northport, for Northport Running Club's got a big race. Team Tri Global's in the house. Eric Israel, I believe, had the Team Tri Global colors. Connor Harvey, Quorum. Team Selden Hills with a nice race in the half. 10K, Daniel Soto, Maria Dillatori, Gail Benningson. Half Marathon, Kevin O'Toole, Ronkonkoma. Charlie Williams, Levittown. Marcelo Pena, Patrol. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Coming to the 10K finish line, Bert Jablon, Clark Senior Feet. Celebrating his 90th birthday 2 months ago. Mike Tallis, Lindeners, there's Mike, 131, steady as ever over the course of a good number of years on whole distances on Long Island. LaShawn Campbell, Friends of Karen, 10K, Cindy Sue, George Schilling, Lamel Woods, Krista Inman, Carlene Blaze, Hampton, Virginia. Mike was right in the middle of that pack. Nassau Police Running Club. That's Daniel Wilson. Danielle topped several finishers for the women, Merrick in the half. Jason Butkerite, Baldwin. Igor Yakushko, Brooklyn. Michael Hans, Huntington Station. That was Dave Rossman, Roslyn Heights. Justin LaCousseur, New York. John McKeon, Massapequa. Julia Tracy's in. Isopus Runners in. Allison Backer with a big top 10 female race. Sub 133 for Backer. She won a couple races, 5Ks, 4 milers out east a couple months ago. Ryan Thief, Sago with a nice hat. Some of these finishers to the finish line. Here's some Clark Racing Team colors. Joe Gendy, New Hyde Park. McMillan USA colors. Anthony Quaro, Alessia Tenebruso, Jill Fuchs, George Rodriguez. Rhonda Nicholson, Team House of Hope runners in the 10K. Back over to the half on the south side. John Jensen, Northport Running Club, East Northport. Maureen Hamill in the 10K. Elliot Hines in the 10K. Running for Team Challenge, Jennifer Wilson, Middle Island. Deborah Young. Team Selden Hills, Central Islip, and Yorktown Heights. Ryan Sullivan right behind them in the half. Long Beach. Rob Davini, Long Beach. Steady as ever, Rob. Here's a big race for We Are Athletes Racing Team, Men's Masters, Rafael Medalla, Hicksville. Thank you sponsors, RXR Realty. Thank you WBAB, 1061 BLI. Thank you All Around Foods, WABC TV7, Long Island McDonald's, Snapple, and Suez. Back to the half marathon. Reginald Biltmore, Wayne Hall, Mayor Wayne Hall, Hempstead in the 10K. Nick Dwyer, Huntington Station, half. Tom Aiello, Copeg, half marathon. Teresa Giamona, Garden City. Kathleen Jubilee, Garden City. Howard Craig. Half marathon crowd getting a little bit more prominent now. Here's Rich Gregory, nice half marathon. Triathlete, Ironman, Brian Nolasco, Herman Echeverry, John Wallach.
Good job, ladies. Good job.
Bryant Nolasco. Peter Impaliazzo, West Iceland. Derek Edwin, Lindenhurst. Nicholas Aquavino, Garden City. Frank Noter Stefano, a good race at 137. Jason Rubenstein. Christy Ferrer, Northport. Adam S. Ensalada, Brookhaven. Chris Gursky, Esopus Runners, Floral Park. John Coughlin. And Matt Conroy, MC, the MC Hammer. Clark is under the line. Laura Pick, Massapequa Park in the 10K. Bill Mazza, West Gilgo Beach. Kevin O'Rourke, Smithtown. Here in the 10K, John Albert Canlas, New Hyde Park. Good job.
Okay, put him up, John. Put him up. All right. Well done. Well done. Don't stop.
Kieran Gibbons in that mix. Northport Running Club. Race Director. Cal Harbor Warriors. Mark Cohen right around him. King Chi Chang on the other side. Eric Tyler, Bethpage. Nice race. Monica Enright, Massapequa Roadrunners at 138.5. Ira Kaplan, East Meadow. Seth Novick, Huntington. Here's Michelle Latessa, Norwich. Jeff Pinkosh, a real strong stride to the finish line for Team Selden Hills. Jeff Morgenstern, Woodmere. Jose Gutierrez, Ridgewood. Keith Camilleri, Kings Park. Ray Downs, Huntington. Robert Sorrentino, Merrick. John Clifford, Greater Long Island Running Club is in. Matt Salerno, John Lynch. Guy Liebstein, Babylon. Kenneth Jones, Team Runner's Edge, LITC. PJ Diskin, Clark Racing Team. Lester Lay, Belmore. Clorinda Menendez is in. Nice job. Mother of 5. 5th was born just several months ago. Congratulations. She was up in the arms of Victor Hambersumian, Iron Man. Congratulations, folks. Treen Lawrence, Coram is in. Andrew Luska, Lindenhurst. Tyler Goldstein, Plainview, Holt, Bethpage, JFK High School Track and Field, along with Brian Horn, ditto, Plainview. Abby Kellner, Rockville Center. Jonathan Alvarado, Deer Park. Dragos Pelota, Levittown. Rich Burry, Massapequa Roadrunners. Iva Sutton, Selden. Daniel Sullivan, Hicksville. Here's Stacy Blanket, Old Bethpage, a good half. Terrence McCormick, Greater Long Island Running Club, had a doubled up after a 5K with his friend yesterday. James Hayes, Belmore. Xavier Guerrero, Amityville. Helen Chambers, Patchogue. Slava Yakubov, Rego Park. Ian Douglas, Valley Stream. Tim Matthews, Greenlawn. Satinder Singh, Long Island City. Jennifer Zaysher, Massapequa Park. Aileen Connors, Rockville Center. Kieran McNamara, Staten Island. Anthony Marola, Merrick. Rihal Nahas, Whitestone. Lauren Cranis, Belmore. Leonardo Latouche, Oceanside. He had a pretty decent Boston Marathon last month also. Christopher Gatto, South Setauket. Michelle Molitor in the 10K, Melville. George McGinnis, the next pack in the half, Port Jefferson. Brian Cardiff, Malvern. Roy Gordon, Huntington. Robert Quinlan, Floral Park. Coming down the finish line lane, she did her first race here, the half marathon on Long Island, 25 years ago. Linda Ottaviano. Rich Kayaza, Team Tri Global. Linda Ottaviano from Cold Spring Harbor. Serge Federicks, Brooklyn. Karen Dess, Holbrook. Wow, first half marathon 25 years ago. She does the half marathon again today. Good job, Linda O. Okay, Karen Dess, Holbrook. Sudhana Shah, East Rockaway. Frank Sorrow, New Hyde Park. Thomas Myers, Little Neck. Kenneth Marr, Blue Point. Greg K, Wisconsin. Gareth Brancato, Williston Park.
Good job.
Lauren D'Arienzo, top Nassau Series racer. Chris Barbie, Gareth Brancato, Ian Neufeld, Peter Scheinman. Casey McCord, Plainview. In the 10K on this side, Howard Kestenbaum. Kevin Orloff is in. Northport Running Club just came across the half in 1:44. He ran a total of 122 miles last week and the week before with Eva Casal. 7 marathons, 7 days on Long Island for our Long Island veterans. Half marathon, Matt Comerford, Floral Park, Stephanie Plotkin, Plainview, Bob Monaco, Woodbury, Shreya Goyal, New York. Grant Radke, good job, Grant, going around there. Good job, Grant. Please go around to your right. Thank you. All right. Christy Somas, Farmingdale. Courtney Gross, East Meadow. Francesca Dare, New York City. Jonathan Sherris, Roslyn Heights. Tracy Epstein, Glurp Racing Team. Leslie Hiller, Team Runner's Edge, Long Island Tri-Coach with her friend. Steve Albright, Chris Mayer, Alexander, Francesca Dare, Michael Bain, Bethany Porras. John Kovacs, Northport. Robert Brandow, Seaford. Pamela Murray, Westbury. Adrienne Argetta, Northport Running Club, Deer Park. Lauren Hirsch, Hop Hall. Patrick Engel, Belmore. Alan Wolford, Merrick. Brianne Risavuto, West Sayville. Champion Performance and Physical Therapy Gear and Team Silden Hills. Patrick Chiara, Isopis Runners. Devo, Northport Running Club, Huntington. Samantha Simon and Tim Stan, Team Selden Hills, friends and workout buddies side by side. Harrison Bassett, South Setauket, Shenandoah Ogueri, Queens Village. Stephanie, Run for Rich is in. Jennifer Edelberg is in, 1:46, clock time.
Great job.
Alex Lighton, Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. Mark Ginocchio, Brooklyn. Corey McKibben, Patchogue. Dennis Ring, Whitestone. Alex Linares, Huntington Station. Leanne Dombrowski, Team Selden Hills, Middle Island. We're gonna miss you. Sarah Plunkett, Kings Park, Alan Robbins, Midtown. Chris Kaminsky, Wantaw. Allison Brennan, Isopis Runners, Middle Village. Tina Kay, Frank Aduza, Chiki Yao. George Wagner, Medford. To the half. Got Barry Sherman, Kelly McNamee, Jeff Bernstein, Allison Wolf. Ilya Gorodniak. Kelly Demery, Glurk Fastfeet, Matt Granata, Wantaw, and Amos Broder, Long Beach. Okay, got the sound back. Jack Feldman, Jacob Feldman, Port Jefferson Station. Rich Barrett Schneider, Tom Seardullo, Huntington. Jake Babiak, Bayshore. Caitlin Walls, Westbury. Robert Savino, Seaford. John Brentnall, Brooklyn. We just saw a short bit ago Nancy Mariano, Friends of Karen's leader, mentor, regional director. Nancy Mariano, good job, Friends of Karen. Lisa Sotog, what's up? Marcelo Nato, Laura Marino, Baldwin, Tommy Yellow, James Frankie, Nicole Tang, Olga Green, Team Selden Hills Warriors. Alex Zaluski, Ryan, you are an Ironman, Melville. Jessica Hill. Dennis Sinelakov. Geraldine Krebs, Patrick O'Brien, Tom Marapodi. Laura Murphy, Team WSA, Huntington. Erica Haberstadt, Rocky Point. Kevin Cregan, Belmore. Natalie Merritt, Senti. Mike Starr, Anthony Garguilo, Jason Rothheiser, David Simi, Timmy Oriani, Stacy Darvin. Drew Jakubowski, Stacy Darvin, Doug McMahon. Nicole Connolly, Jessica Smith, Josh Wicker, Robert Garber, Ileana Themistocles, Ironman, Greater Long Island Running Club. Daniel Bisacco, Denise Sheeran, Mary Lou Giamona, Garden City, Team New Hyde Park, Mineola, Joe Lazaro, Ridge. Andrea Hernandez, Jen Monica, Paul Allo, Port Washington, Ironman. Richard Boyle, Iceland, Paul Camhide, Jericho. Denise Massacero, Quang San Kim. Dwayne Taylor, Baldwin, Craig Lerman, Plainview, Gerard Birmingham, Greenlawn, Kelly Archer, Northport Running Club. Finishing the 10K by the snow fence, Dr. Rich Sartori, after his 5K yesterday. Robert Crowley, New York Flyers, Robert McDermott, Lyndhurst, David Guys, Long Island City. Kevin Krause, Joyce Willett, Matt Osen, Nicholas Mercurio. David Barlow, New Providence, New Jersey, welcome. She's a 19-time Ironman on her way to Kona, Hawaii in a couple months. Barbara Cronin Stagnari, making Long Island proud. Vern Disler, Stony Brook. Christy Schmidt, Portchester. Joe Hurley, Watertown, Massachusetts. Maria Quinn, Manhasset. Dave DiGiovanni, team in training for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, Seacliff. Justin Domino, David Keenan, Seacliff. Harold Sherman, Dix Hill, 74 years young, 10K. David Keenan, Rich Holden, Northport. Patty Garone, Elmont. Karen Conkling, Team We Are Athletes. Dean Babbage, Emily Sammartana, Maria Cabilo. Daniel Ianiello, Yoshiko Shimono, Jean Lefebvre, Bernie Cunningham, on Linda Ottaviano's 25th anniversary of her RXR Long Island Marathon. Joe DeSalvo, Barbara Bensavenga, Ben Walden, Centerport, Jay Byrne, Massapequa Roadrunners, John Conlon's NYPD Running Club, Mindy Davidson, Jesse Davison, just across the line, into 10K. Nice going, mom and daughter. Back to the half finish, Jennifer D'Ambrosio, Jackson, New Jersey. Kelsey Wilkerson, Blue Point. Drew Jakubowski, Belmar. Mike Wilson, Brookhaven. Jin Ming Chang.
Yeah, buddy.
Great Neck, Sanjay Gold, Syosset, David Collins, Hicksville, Debbie Blair, Great Long Island Running Club, on Linda Ottaviano's 25th anniversary of her Long Island Half Marathon. Lisa Colby, We Are Athletes, Smithtown, Rob Trotta, Ilion, Mike Nadboy, Plainview, David Collins, Hicksville. Lauren Strangio, Long Island Roadrunners, Greater Long Island Road Running Club, Sabrina Levy, Comac, Brooke Washington, KPI Heights, and Jose Moncado, Elmont. Roy Nagasara, Port Washington. Jared Ross, Team WSA, Rockville Center. Mike Perrotine, Wantagh. Suzanne Arcuri, Bayshore, Run for Rich.
Yeah, Tony, yeah,
Always in memory of Rich Arcuri, Suzanne. Good job. Florence Clark, Massapequa, Sarah Kirsch, Stony Brook, Rory Primrose, Rockville Center. Jillian Yang, New York City. Maria Nagel, Curtis Jones, Cecilia Capizoli. Rich Rink, our good buddy for many years. There you are, Rich. Katerina Markovina, Grace Messino, Massapequa Park. David Stolberger, Woodmere, Bob Falk, New York City. Bob Falk, Angie Hodgman. First hand crank wheelchair coming down the finish lane. First hand crank wheelchair coming down the finish lane. And first hand crank in the marathon. Angie Hodgman, half, Rocky Hill, New Jersey. Grace Messina, Massapequa Park. Alan Saperstein, Boca Raton. Julianne McNamara, Staten Island. Oh, Jennifer Rorken and Ray Williams, sister and brother side by side. Sub 2 hours. We Are Athletes Racing Team. Rohan Bansali, Syosset, Sophia Grillo, Rockville Center. Manny Banan Ala, Ronkonkoma. Maria Ellinger, good job, Maria. Oyster Bay Cove. Dean Sopko, East Meadow. Paul Ianiello, Astoria. Valley Stream. Mary Stern, team in training. Kerry Wiley, center age, training for her first New York City Marathon. Oscar Cordes, Peardy, New Jersey. Brendan Lottie, Stony Brook. Angela Medalla, We Are Athletes Racing Team. Hicksville, Casey Brandon, Team Selden Hills, Huntington Station. Linda Maniscalco, Petrov. Rosalia Patera, Massapequa Roadrunners.
Great job, everybody!
Jahong Lee, Lori Domino. Waycott Fenn, Christine McConnell's in the half. Good job, Neil Ferreira, Massapequa Roadrunners. Andrew Scott, Port Washington. Walter Silva, Manhasset. Stacy Antonelli, Poughkeepsie. Wilfred Gutierrez, Westbury. Jason Whitner, Oceanside. Danny Greenwald, right in the middle, Islip. Michelle Herman, Smithtown. Trevor Sanchez, Elmont. Nancy Nitzel, Islip. Mike Davis, Hamburg. Kevin Harrison, Team WSA, North Belmore. Nick Primavera, Rockville Center. Howard Webb, Team WSA. Matt Jones, Farmingdale. Tom Kanaka, doubling up after an age group placing last year. Another hand cycle coming to the marathon finish line. Colleen Game, Levittown. Patty Tessa, Merrick. Damian Salvati, Aldous Levisauskas, Shirley. Stacy Harris, Freeport. Daniel Cervedere, Theo Morgillo. Brian Brady, Chloe Needs, Holbrook, next group. Salvatore Carollo, Ridgewood. Kentaro Okazaki, Jersey City. Diana Scala, Hicksville. Elizabeth Saran, Massapequa. Jamie Lang, Coral Place. Team Selden Hills, Shelley, Michelle, Rizzo Bird, Belport. Team Judy's Run, Bayshore, Rain Tanza, Lindbrook. Robert Leon, Levittown. Eric Lentini, Merritt. Audra Brady, Padua. Caitlin Katniss, Huntington. Kathleen Fitzel, Northport. And Louis Matos, Brooklyn. Claire Laponer. Connor Fallon. And Jake Desart, Connor and Jake in the very, very patriotic running gear. Todd Cognac. Corey Krigham, Holly, California, U.S. Army. Emily Heller, Comac.
I told you you're going to call your name.
Emily Heller, Comac. Kelly Fries, Merritt. Peter Donahue, Seaford. Natalia Kreiner, Gunco, Karan Tafik, Irving, Texas. Adam Mallow, Locust Valley. Paul Maresca, St. James. Roseanne Frankel, Roslyn. Yoon Moon Kim, Flushing. Eliud Custodio, Huntington. Elizabeth Kirk, Lisa Kosinski, Eliud Custodio. Robert Fuden, Melville. Kathleen Ferry, Belmore. Melissa Mejias, Douglaston. Robert Meyerson, Rockville Center. Patricia Howard, Bethpage. Olivia Howard, Bethpage. Looks like mother and daughter. Erwin Briso, Valley Street. Thaddeus Taylor, Bayshore. Sing Soon Wang, Jericho. Rob Miller, Astoria. Good job, Robert. Nicholas Borkowski, Northport. Alex Cohen, Plainview. Ashley Pebble, Lindenhurst. Lisa Sala, Team Selden Hills, Massapequa Park, training for her New York City Marathon. Rob Delanto in the crew, WSA, Rockville Center. Team Delanto's in the house. Al Englesher, SUNY Cortland, Northport Running Club. Candace Forston, Wallkill, Robert Gunther, Garden City. Micah Corns, Team Selden Hills. Howard Rothenberg, Comac. Katie Bittner, Port Jefferson. Frank Amato, Selden. Massapequa. Here is the new Nassau Community College President, Dr. Hubert Keene. Sue Fitzpatrick, Director of Marketing, Greater Long Island Running Club. Clerk Fisk, Pete Captain. David Marks, Westbury. Allison Pinard, Stony Brook. Jared Clark, Germantown, Maryland. Kathleen Turner, Massapequa Park. Susan Meekin, Brooklyn. Suzanne Vera, North Belmore. Stephanie Reed, Massapequa. Kirsten Gardner, Wantagh. Jessica Payne, Park. Ryan Lee Rothel, point look at. Samuel Bello, Belmore. Susie Tunster, Big Valley Stream. Jonathan Bonnet, Center Reach. Jennifer Bornshine, Plainview. Katie Winter, Wantagh. Charlie Comparetto, Bayshore. Mike Rothberg, Wantagh. Kimberly Galina, Long Beach. Chavez Calistro, East Meadow. Nicole Gabelli, Island Park. There's the Gabelli family. In honor of Jimmy Gabelli, Island Park. Andrew Hartman, Sayville. Carol Sandquist, Garden City. Matt Ward, East of Fist Runners. Jeannie Hines, Northport Running Club, Jeannie. Carmine Sesto, New York City. Miguel DeLeon, Huntington. Anthony DeLeo, West Islip. Paul Lobel, Team Red, White, and Blue. John Novello, Franklin Square. Noel Davidson, Ramsey, New Jersey. Salil Marfaccia, Belmore. Might be expecting Peter Hawkins around this time or within the next several minutes. Around these times for a Peter Hawkins finish. Okay. Maximo Antonio. Running his first half marathon today. Dolores Romero, Huntington Station. Sean Chick, Yonkers. Andrew Dalby, Lindenhurst, Team RWB. Dennis Falsetta, Holbrook. Gloria with us, Brentwood, We Are Athletes. Peter Ollendorf, Hicksville. Brian Proctor, Huntington. Lindsay Calder, Breezy Point. Dawn Camilleri, Elmont. Shannon McKay, Breezy Point. Jolene Brennekamp, East Setauket. Karen Krennick, Friends of Karen, Dix Hills. Robert Leopold, NYPD Running Club, Queens. Mark Eisenberg, Glenhead. Good job, Robin Kantrowitz in the 10K. Christine Crowley, half, Garden City. Gabriella Breckney, Selden, Team Selden Hills. Allison McNicholas, Levittown. Glenn Rabin, Syosset. Josh Paris, Mount Sinai. Michelle Sana, Massapequa. Melissa Elau, Smithtown. Daniel Wyeth, Jamaica. Roll Lagos, Trisha Montrose, Trisha Ross, Calverton. Diane Bolger, Holbrook. John Amadeo, Melville. Judge Scott Massapequa Roadrunners. Lawrence Lukaby, Jackson Heights. Pam Lee, We Are Athletes, Syosset. New Jersey. Peter Hawkins, wheelchair to the marathon finish line. Here's Peter Hawkins. Albert. Side by side, Team Selden Hills. June Luciano with NBC TV's Kevin Ford. Jason Orsini, Dawn May, Anne-Marie Farmer. Jerry Calendrillo. Chuck Merrick. Good job, Chuck. Merrick Environmental. Zachary Ford. Jennifer Walt. Zane Sung. Good job. Ford, Team Run for Rich. Christina Arcuri, running for Rich, Deer Park. Regina Joyner, Dan Murray, Claire Papadopoulos, Maureen Thompson, Tara Gray Bayport. Running for Rich, Bright Waters, in memory of Rich Arcuri. Karen Murray, Mamaroneck. Warren Ciccarello, Montauk, Rich Faber. Huntington Station. Maureen Thompson, Bayshore. Brian Kieran, Locust Valley. Rocco Massioli, Farmingdale. Adam Falk, Syosset. Mark Collins, Floral Park. Chris Unger, Farmingdale. Ruben Saravia, Elmont. Chris True, welcome, Durham, North Carolina. Anne-Marie Kaplan, West Babylon. Rachel Doherty, Mayopac. Alexandra Gruner, Stone Ridge. Patricia Kim, Little Neck. That's Michael Kineski, Farmingdale. Henry Conde, Franklin Square. Here he is, running for Rich, Ironman, Mr. Frank Arcuri. Merritt. Rich Shore, Syosset. Missy Leonetti, Hicksville. James Boyle, Massapequa. Brian Meshinson, Belmore. Catherine Fee, New York Roadrunners, Franklin Square. Kyle Rousrider, Freeport. Tom Valenti, Massapequa. Fred Carlson, Massapequa Park. Peter Vatakis, Garden City South. Juliette Ocon, Ronkonkoma. Laura Snell, East Setauket. Robert Anderson, Massapequa Park. Laura Snell, East Setauket. Carolyn Padusis, West Iceland. Liz Farrell, Lynbrook. Greg Land, Brooklyn. Michael Wisnier, Bayshore. Veronica Marabino, Weeks Brightwaters. Colleen LaGreta, Garden City. Maria Ruda, Lindbrook. Ralph Bristol, Bronx. Joe Volterra, Lake Grove. Will DeSalvatore, Bayside. Michael Lodano, East Meadow. Robert Townsend, Seaford. Brianna Leonard, Bayshore. Emily D'Antonio, Port Washington. Matt Osen, East Hills. Samuel Green, Woodmere. Janine Ferranti, Long Beach. Stephanie Marcelino, Port Jefferson. Meredith and Stephen Sykes, Port Washington. Fran Dowling, Baldwin. Patricia Carbonaro, Massapequa Park. Irene Robinson, Team We Are Athletes. West Islip. Volunteering all weekend for bid pickup and registration for RXR Long Island Marathon Weekend. Barbara Heffel, Melville. Tian Wang, Jersey City. Matilda Polanski, New Hyde Park. Howard Craig, Bethpage, multi-time marathoner, Clark Racing Team. Ray Aurora, Hicksville. Heather Cappenrock, Plattsburgh, welcome. Kellyanne and Cadella, Deer Park. Christine D'Ambrosio, Chester. Eileen Wire, Melville. Tom Stone, Old Bethpage. Marco Pagano, Massapequa. And Jeremy Jorgensen, Oyster Bay. Edward James, Mount Vernon, 70 years young. Megan McGinnis, Eastchester. Paul Aluska, Lindenhurst. Sisters side by side. Team Sylvan Hills. Abby Speedy Gonzalez. Good job. Stacy Keys in her first half marathon. Stacy, we are athletes. Janine Schroeder, Nicole Daly. Spencer Lightman, Team WSA, Lauren Cramus, Belmore. Maria Basile Farish, MBF. Team We Are Athletes, Tom Such, Brooklyn. Lauren Syracuse, Malvern. Rudy Massimo, Woodbury. Sunshine, Queens. Jerry Ruiz, Alley Park Striders. Clara Turner, Westbury. Madhumita Saika, Syosset. Arthur Paddington, Seaford. Desiree Arrigo, Patchogue. Anastasia Skolna, Brooklyn. George Waters, Hicksville. Merrill Cohen, Roslyn Heights. Sarah Spilkovitz, Old Bethpage. Haley O'Connor, Wantaw. Amy Giovanni, North Babylon. Todd Harris, Holtzville. Sing Woo Woo, Elmhurst. Mike Dillon, Dearborn. Daniel Clements, Floral Park. Okay, going to take a little break from the half for just a moment. 2.5 hours on the clock. The top 5 marathoners from last year: Oz Perlman, 2:29.11; Emiliano Garcia, 2:36.33; Julio Saucy, 2:43.11; Narciso Mejia, 2:44.30. Won the half marathon today. Sam Parton, 2:48.20. So around 2:30 to 2:45, maybe a handful of top marathon runners. We shall see. Women last year: Amanda Filiberto, 3:03.40 first. Second, Noga Rutberg, 3:10.30. Bree Charno, 3:11. Fourth, Erin Hubb, 3:21. Fifth, Colleen Aaron, 3:22. So women around 3 hours to 3:20, top several. Maybe in the marathon a little bit later. We'll keep an eye out. Ann Fitzgibbon finishing in the half. We are athletes: Thomas Valenti, Ryan Santos, Nicole Diucisi, James Wydam, Sol Borenstein, and Farzana Chowdhury.
Which one right here? Yeah.
Team RWB Long Island, coming to finish line: Donna Randone, Cassidy Miller, Gloria Martinez, Fran D'Angela, Sherry Wolf. Team RWB Long Island. Alyssa Yaduda, Arlington, Virginia. Jill Bells, Holtzville. Alexis Adino, Smithtown. Joanna Gila, Merritt. St. Tom Quay, Forest Hills. Finishing his first half marathon of his life: Scott Luxembourg. We are athletes. Congratulations. Kenneth Lowe is in. Allison Zach is in. Tamira Oliver Riverhead just finished. Looks like Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano and Nassau County Legislator Rose Walker getting ready with the finish line tape for the first marathon, full RXR marathon finisher. We'll keep an eye out up the road. We should be getting fairly close over the next several minutes. Eddie Shamil, We Are Athletes Racing Team in the half. Andrea Gray, Jean Dozier, Akira Akina, Young Sok Cho, Jackie Reed, Massapequa Jackie, Mitch Ostro, Long Beach, Caroline Rudy, Breezy Point, and Allison Stuber, Belmore. Next group: Shannon Stubbe, Massapequa, Kurt Stubbe, James Costello, Levittown. XR Realty. Thank you, Scott Reckler, Chairman and CEO. Thank you, WABC 7, WBAB 1023, 106 BLI, 106.1 BLI. All Round Foods. Thank you, Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano. Thank you, Long Island McDonald's, Snapple Beverages, and Suez. Thank you, sponsors and supporting organizations. Thank you, Nassau County Police Department, OEM, and EMS. Thank you, Nassau Police. Dennis Dowling in the half. Iku Chang, Julie Lax, Emily Seidner, August Costanza Lindenhurst, Angela Romeo, Massapequa, Mike Munoz Brentwood, Catherine Reyes, New York, Mark Eisenberg for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society Long Island Chapter, Glenhead, David Chan, King Conlon, Team Chris, Team Eva. It's a great day in Nassau County. It's a great day in Best celebration ever. Joanne Ruggiero, Center H. Leanna Portnoy, Brooklyn. Jennifer Guerrero, Calderon, Freeport. Peter Mirabella, Massapequa. Cindy Bauman, Massapequa Park. Just the right thing. Do it themselves. Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Deanne Capone, Bethpage. Joanna Pioski, New Hyde Park. Dominic Edward Rizzo, Bronx. Tammy Smith, Bronx. John Jeanson, Babylon, with the Fighting Mizzou colors. Nicole Miller, Merrick. Emily Lane Weber, Jackie Arcuri, running for Rich Astoria. In memory and honor of Rich Arcuri. Heather Leonard, Team Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Barbara Ludwig. Jeff Bottle. Joanne Schweitzer, Albertson. Senos Novoa, Franklin Square. This is Glenn Noyne, Valley Stream. Show us your big numbers under your sweater for a shout out. Giants fan, Mike from Massapequa. Joanna Mistuka, Huntington. Attic Nato, Westbury. Insuk Ra, Sunji Kim, Korean Roadrunners, Flushing. Lawrence Lutzak, Belrose, shoulder to shoulder. Here comes Big Pete. Pete Hoey, Floral Park. We were running in the Alley Pond 5-miler together last week. Good job. Peter in the RXR Long Island Half Marathon. Shane Stout, Staten Island right behind him. There you go, that's the way to do it. You see, when they have the bib numbers on the left leg and they want a shout out, they turn it around towards the announcer booth. Let's give her a shout out. Nancy Rodriguez, Brentwood. Melissa Biscuit, Flushing. Tim Ryan, New York City. Sometimes we can't spot all the bib numbers for input when they're facing that way. Thank you to my spotter, Mike Taruso. We tried the wireless out in the middle of the road before, and the bibs were good, but we lost a little communication up here. So he's back with anticipation of the marathon finishers within the next several minutes. Candace Nutt, Farmingdale and a half. Michael Conlon, Seaford. Michael Cook, Lindenhurst. Joanna Tusa, East Meadow. Paul Clough, Bellport.
Okay, Scott, we're good to go. Want a picture with that?
Rich Fishar, Savannah Vaughn, Merritt, Jennifer Coyne, Lake Ronkonkoma, Josh Levitt, Baldwin, Lauren Price, and Mika Price, Massapequa, Jerez Poncho, Syosset, Kimberly Alvarado, Levittown. Edward Ayers, Massapequa. Lane, Selden. Ethan Cummings, Garden City. Angelica Moncado, Elmont. We got her video all the way through the half marathon finish. Good job. Sonia Sheridan, Scarsdale. Jed Golden, Floral Park, Big Jed. Catherine Murata, Garden City. Atul Panchal, Jericho. Susie Rogers, Calindios, just finished. Montauk, she came a long way. Good job, Susie. Alma Rocha, Freeport. Joey Arkin, Roslyn Heights, Joey. Ryan Cobbler, Elmont. In memory of police officer, Levittown Captain, Fire Department, Patrick Winberry. Never forgotten, 3/16/16. Very nice, nicely done. Joanna Tusa, East Meadow. Kristen Fraser in the half, Wantagh. John Briscoe, Bayshore. Rich Soto, Mountaintop, Pennsylvania. It's looking like we've got a lead cycle for our first marathon finisher. Gonna be entering the top of the lane very shortly. Looking for the dark navy blue bib, beginning with 26. Here they come, top of the lane. Nassau County Executive Edward Mangano, Nassau County Legislator Rose Walker, ready with the marathon finish tape. Here we come, 10 seconds away from the RXR Long Island Marathon Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Timothy Milenkovic. Timothy Milenkovic in Sonia, Connecticut, 35 years old, 2017 RXR Long Island Marathon Champion. Thank you, Bob Cook and the Runner's Edge Lead Cycle team for the RXR trio of races today. Thank you, Bob Cook, Runner's Edge, Farmingdale. Thank you. Bob Cook has told us that second place is quite far back. Milenkovic had quite a big lead in the marathon, so we'll look for 2 through 5 men and the first 5 women a little bit later. Soto just finished, Nick Ruisi, Bolston Lake, Kathleen Flock Seaford, here's Grace Ann Kiefer Patchor, Petra Sim, Lower Hutt, Stephanie Joseph, welcome from Alexandria, Virginia, Petra Sim, Robert Hanan, Howard Beach, Mike Sullivan, Point Lookout, and rounding out that group, James Hayes, Belmore. Second marathon finisher. Second male marathon finisher. Sub 248. Carlos Sauce, Brooklands. Second. Carlos Sauce, Brooklyn. He was top 5 here in the RXR Long Island Marathon twice, 2006 through 2010. Making his return today, 32-year-old Carlos Sauce, Brooklyn. To the half, just finished, Gerald Schoolberger, Woodmere, Danielle Catapano, Hicksville, Cecilia Gregg, Massapequa, Robert Scar, Oakland Gardens, Eloisa Leal, Brentwood, Clement Chang, New Hyde Park. Here's Marguerite, Merrick Tri-Team, Marguerite McAnony. Good luck with your new job traveling from Long Island to the Midwest. Tricia Psychus, New City. Marianne Plummer, East Meadow. Norma Leal, Brentwood. St. James. Tina Rothenberger, Plainview, waving to the crowd. Katie Whitmore, Oakland Gardens. Diane Buscaglia, Sound Beach. Good to see you running again, Diane. Nice going. Half marathon, sub 250. Excellent. Ann Reinhardt, Greater Long Island Running Club, Floral Park, right behind Diane. DeWitt Jones, Freeport. Took his headphones off. He carried them the whole way just to hear his name announced. Good job, DeWitt Jones. Jennifer Agunzo, Levittown next. He's videoing his finish all the way to the finish line. Mohammed Ghani, Jericho. This is Maria Messina, Comac. Here's Nina. When she's not running, she's volunteering at the races all over Long Island. Nina McCann. Marlene Smith, Floral Park. Sergey Federich, Brooklyn. John Papard, Massapequa Park. Trafina, Dunbar Woods, Jamaica. Kings Park. The Hope runs here, Long Island 2-day, run, walk director on Long Island. Side by side, Pamela Desposito, Lauren Glazer, Sound Beach side by side with Ginny. This is Salvatore Sino, Lindbro. The dog did the whole half marathon. We spoke to them early at the half marathon start line. Good job. Joe Licata, West Hempstead, and Doggy Licata.
Hold that medal up there, Paul.
It's okay. Go ahead. Kelly Radigan, Merrick. And Tyree, West Iceland. Sonia Daniel, Bethpage next. And steady as she goes, Jim Tauby, Ronkonkoma. Linda Taviano's got her 25th anniversary RXR Long Island Marathon Solar Wrap. You have to keep that. Happy anniversary today. Her first race, this half marathon, 25 years ago this weekend. Okay, back to the half finish. Lissetti Johnson, Holbrook. Joe Flake's going to be in the top 6-7 in the marathon. He just ran 3:03, 3:04 at Boston a couple weeks ago. Look at this one, 2:57 after Boston, 3:03 2 weeks ago. He won Newbie Running Club right behind Joe. Joe Flake, 38 years old, Farmingdale, I believe 3:03, 3:04 Boston, 2:57 on Long Island. Wow. Joe Flick was the third fastest Boston Marathon finisher from Long Island just a few weeks ago. Tim Murphy, best finisher, 2:55. Back to the half. Warren Vanderwater's in, Andrew Lax, Massapequa Park, Julia Rios, Glen Cove, Don Benson, Forest Hills, Manny Voss, Hicksville, Coleman Leviter, East Northport, and Shira Pritzker, New York. Thank you to my spotter, Mike Taruso. Mike Taruso spotting all the bibs in the, as many bibs as he can spot and get into the download. Andrew DeMasters, pursuing his multi-advanced MBA education, Westbury, Maryland, Southerton, Massapequa. Min Jung Moon right in front of him. Robert Jones, Farmingville, waving to the crowd. Deborah McGovern, Astoria. Top 10 marathoners, Central Park Track Club colors. Ilan Hausner, West New York, New Jersey, 35 years old. Top 6-7.
That's a great run.
Dominic Pavia, half, Farmingville. Mike Ciesla, Mineola.
Very boring after all you
Eduardo Gutierrez, New York City. Monica Jewidowitz, Westbury. Top 10 marathon. Team frontrunners, Central Park. Stephen Walden, 35 years old, New York City. What's that big last, what was the last number on the other side? Anybody see it over here? 03 something, 03 something. 038? Dominic Davis just across Brooklyn.
Can we go? Come on out!
We're getting word that the first woman is coming close to the finish line.
All right, Alan.
First woman Slater, Rose Walker have the finish line tape. Danya Perry, New York City. Danya Perry's in the house. Danya has won a number of Eastern Long Island Eastern marathons, I believe Hamptons marathons, 7, 8, 9 years ago. 45 years young, your RXR Long Island Marathon female champion, New York City's Danya Perry. Danya's probably done, I'm going to take a wild guess, 50, 75 marathons in her career. Maybe more, but what a great racer she is. Good to see her running Long Island. First time running Long Island, we believe. Back to the half. Katie Molesky just came across. Vernell Bond, Freeport. Christine Bailey, Oceanside. Half marathon, Peters, Chisla, Mount Kisco. Show us bib numbers on your sweaters for a shout out if you have them. Give me your belt, lift up a little bit. Yeah, gotcha. I think we have it. That's Anna Van Toy, Southampton. Cindy Light, Port Jefferson Station was one of them. Good job, steady as she goes. Susan Megan, Brooklyn. Here's Maria Trupia, Hicksville, half. This is Benjamin Fleischman, Roslyn, sub 3:03 clock time. Top 10 men, RXR Long Island Marathon full. White shirt, white singlet. Look, yes, look at the finish line. John Roslin, and here's Jennifer Weissman Shirley. Are you a full marathon finisher? Are you half? Okay, both half here. It's both half marathoners. Yu Ming Chung, Fresh Meadows, Rory Kim, Flushing. Thank you. Team Selden Hills and Team Glerk Fast Peak side by side. This is Dr. Tommy Natuno. Good job pulling out. Gabrielle Russo, Team Glerk Fast Peak Patchogue. Second female marathon. Great job there. Great job. What a race, Gabrielle Russo. Wow. Dr. Tommy Natuno, Gabrielle Russo, hugging in the finish shoots. Dr. Tommy Natuno, Team Selden Hills. Ken Collins, Baltimore, Maryland. foreign countries. So we have our Baltimore, Maryland finisher, Kent Collins, 31 years old, first from Maryland in the marathon. Elizabeth Barca, Bethpage, good job in the half. Nancy Long, Team Pause, Hicksville. Top 10, 12 men, marathon, right side at 3:07. This is going to be Dan Heisman, New York City, 43 years old. Good job, Irene. Irene Rosener, Team Challenge, East Meadow. Team Dashing Whippets in the New York metropolitan area. Seung Kang, New York City, 51 years old. Steve Sun, Briarwood, half, back to the marathon. This is going to round out the top 12, 13. Josh Names, New York City, 39 years old, 3:08. Joshua Names. Oh, the marathoners are really liking this weather now. Mostly overcast, air is very dry, humidity dropping, still mid to upper 50s. They have to be liking this, comparatively speaking. Okay, back to a couple half marathon finishers. Good job. Nivedithaza Sakamuri, Secaucus, New Jersey. Shima Smith, Jamaica. Ali Taha Rizvi, Irving, Texas, welcome. And in the marathon, here's Ramin Pavlovic, Brooklyn. Hiroyuki Tamura, Jackson Heights, 42 years old, sub 3:10. Awaiting the arrival of the 3rd, 4th, 5th females in the marathon. Last year, top 5 women culminated 5th place, 3:22. Friend of Long Island Racers, that was Colleen Aaron. She had a nice 5K yesterday here. So last year, top 5. Show us your bid for a shout out if you have one. Yeah. Back to the marathon north side.
It's all you, Emily. Get it.
Christopher Holm, Westport, Connecticut. There's a big age group score in the marathon, recently 50. Christopher Holm.
You just finished 26.2.
race weekend photos directly through email. Been running for a long time. This is looking like third female finisher in the marathon. Third finisher in the marathon for the women. Jasmine Abraham, Nutley, New Jersey. New York City, 40 years old. Mitch Rich, Merrick, on the south side, half marathon. Wantos, Chamber of Commerce, Wantos snowball run. So 3 women in the marathon. There were approximately the marathon registrants were approaching several hundred. So we have a good way to go towards the approximate 6-hour cutoff, and we want to make sure that we cheer in and announce all the marathoners. So we'll be here with you for a good amount of time. It's our pleasure, it's a privilege. A couple half marathon finishers in between. And Elise Roller, Isabis runners.